Hey, what's happening, guys? It's Sunjoku. There's been a lot of negativity surrounding this team lately, and I just wanted to kind of flip the script tonight and just take a look at it. Because for as many of you guys tell me that Carr is done and we need to start over again, I really think this rebuild is working. And a lot of you guys out there agree with me. So I want to go ahead and take a look at the other side of it tonight, kind of show you guys what we're thinking. I know that everybody's frustrated. I know that loss killed us last week. But I mean, it truly is building right now. We got a serious shot at making a really good push next season, and we're truly not that far away. So I wanted to take a look at it. Let me show you guys what I think, and please tell me what you guys think, because there's a lot of us that feel this way, and I truly think this is the way that the Raiders are headed. So let's jump into this real quick. We're going to break down this whole depth chart. I just want to show you guys exactly what I'm thinking. I'm not going to go too much into Derek Carr, but he is going to be leading us into Vegas. I do guarantee that. And I think we'll keep Kaiser around. But I'm telling you right now, Glennon and Peterman, who I don't understand is still on this team, they both need to go. We need to bring in a rookie, let them take that third spot, and just move on from there. A lot of you guys disagree with me, but there's not many better options out there. And I want to see Derek Carr with the number one receiver. We'll get to that in a second. But there you go. Carr will be our starting quarterback in Vegas for the 2020 season in that new stadium. And I'm happy as shit to see it, especially if we have the weapons around him. Josh Jacobs, we gave Carr a true number one. I mean, that is a number one running back out there. Washington and Richard, they're both free agents at the end of the season. I see Richard sticking around, and I want to see a rookie fill this gap right here for Washington. And I want it to be a big bruising running back. It might be somebody that we pick up in the free agency, but I'd really like to see a young kid come in here and kind of fill that gap. So you'll have Jacobs, Richard, then the rookie. Rod Smith, I do not think will be on this team. I'm really hoping to see him this week. Maybe he can make an impact, but I really don't think he's going to be the guy. Isaiah Crowell, from what I understand, he's still on our injured reserve. I'd really like to see him get a shot at it and just be the fourth running back on this team with Engel being the fifth. Let me know if I'm wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure he's still on our IR. Engel's not on this depth chart either, so I know it's not truly accurate. So let me know about that, but I truly, truly want to see that lineup right there. Just bring in a rookie, get rid of Washington. I'm a fan of Washington. I know a lot of you guys are too, but we need somebody to come in there and be that true number two back, and we do not have that. With Richard coming in on every third down, that's not helping us. Jacobs need to be that three down back, but we have to have the guys to back him up, and Richard and a really solid rookie out there. I think it's somebody late in the third or possibly even beyond that, or even Isaiah Crowell taking that spot over. So keep an eye on that, but we're pretty close at our running back. When you have a true number one running back, you got your quarterback, you got your running back, and then we get into our receivers. There's no easy way to say this, but I'm willing to split ways with Doss. Harris, I said before, I'm pretty sure he's retiring. I really appreciate him being a Raider. So best of luck to him, but I don't see that going forward. I don't want to see Gafford. I don't want to see Zay Jones, and I don't want to see Aitman. And I know a lot of you guys are sitting there like, damn, Joker, that's our whole wide receiver core. And it is. And I'm sure a guy like Doss might stick around. I don't see Gafford sticking around. I'm truly hoping Zay Jones is gone. But if we bring in a true number one receiver, and we tried last season, for as much as everybody hates to talk about it, we had him on this team. He was our true number one. And shit happened. He's gone. If you think for a second Gruden's not going to go out there and try to get another true number one, you are out of your mind. Like, out of your mind. We will have another true number one on this team. And then if we draft somebody, at that point, all of a sudden, we have a true number one, Ty Williams, who honestly is a number two. We got Hunter Renfrow playing that three spot. We have the rookie playing our four spot. And then you keep Doss around playing our fifth spot. That's your wide receiver crew. And it's honestly looking pretty damn good at that point, all dependent on who that number one is. I know a lot of people have been talking about this. Robbie Anderson is not that number one. There's a lot of dudes going into free agency next season. I'm not going to start breaking all that shit down right now. But we got a really good shot at getting a true number one on this team. And the rest of these pieces will fall into place. I do guarantee you that. And then if Carr continues to screw the pooch at that point, Whether you think it's Gruden or not, then I will say, all right, it's time to move on from him. But I'm not going to say that shit yet. Give him a number one. He has the rest of the pieces out there. Let's see how that plays out. As far as our tight end group goes, I don't think a damn thing is going to change. Losing Foster was huge for us. I mean, that hurt. That hurt really, really bad. But he proved that he could be a receiving threat in those three tight end down sets. And that's really what he had to be, especially with Waller out there. Because if you run all three tight ends, you can put a true number one out there, not Ty Williams. And it makes a huge difference, especially people knowing that Foster can make the big play if he has to. And then Carrier takes over that blocking spot. And Tomlinson, unfortunately, will be gone. But he's been playing that blocking spot for us. That spot belongs to Carrier. And then, our tight ends are set. I do not think anything really changes right there. Our offensive line, Incognito, he's going to be a free agent. I really think we'll be able to get him on the cheap. We have a ton of money this offseason, and I'm pretty sure that we'll be bringing him back at least for one more. Good's another free agent. I guarantee that we're keeping him. I think Debbie will be gone. Hunt's pretty young, actually. I'll take that back. I think Hunt might stick around for a little bit. I think Debbie's definitely gone. Brown will be back. I mean, all these other dudes are under contracts. We don't have to worry about that right now. Our offensive line should be set. And at that point, if our offense is not moving the ball and scoring consistently, yes, we have a serious problem because we will have a true offense at that point. And I will not sit here and be able to defend them because they will have a number one running back, a number one tight end, a number one receiver, and they'll have Derek Carr as the quarterback, and they'll have a way above average offensive line. So I think our offense should be set. And like I said, we're not too far away from that at all. Our defense, this is where I catch a lot of shit from you guys, and I understand it. Farrell, his Pro Football Focus scores have been off the chain the past 4 games. He is not the true pass rusher that you guys wanted to see off the edge, but he is a damn good defensive end as far as playing the position as it's meant to be played, not just coming in there, getting the sacks. I really like Farrell. I really think he's going to stick around. Morrow, he's another free agent. I think a lot of our money in free agency is going to go towards one wide receiver and then this entire defense. I think everybody else will be able to draft pretty much. So Morrow, I do not think is going to stick around. Pierre, we just brought in just the other day. So there's some breaking news for you. I do not think this is going to make a big difference. He's just filling that gap right now. We just have roster spots that can move. We're going to bring him in. He'll finish the season with us, but he will not be on this team next year. Hurst, Hall, and Hankins. I think Hankins has another solid year in him. Hurst and Hall have really been developing. I'm really happy with them right now. Max Crosby, Moea, and Deion Jordan, I think are all going to stay. I want to see Arden Key stay. But I think when you see Pierre go and Morrow go, you're going to see us draft somebody probably in that 3rd round, hoping to get a Max Crosby type player to go ahead and help us keep getting that pressure up there. But I think our defensive line, as long as we can draft that one dude or just sign that one dude in free agency, I think everything else will honestly fall into place with that. And I know I'm going to catch shit about that, but this defensive line won't be the best. But we're doing a hell of a lot better than we've done in past years. And if we can just get one more dude in there to kind of set the tone and just kind of take us to that next level, I think our defensive line will be okay. And the only reason I say that is because we need, honestly, a completely new linebacker crew. From fucking top to bottom pretty much. I think Whitehead will stick around. Compton's filling a spot, but he's not a starter. I'm really hoping we re-sign Vontez. I don't know if it'll happen with the suspension. If he wants to come back, I guarantee Gunther will get him back. And I personally would like to see him come back. I think that was bullshit that he got the full year this time. I understand he had the past stuff, but I've seen a lot worse stuff this season besides that. So hopefully Vontez comes back, but even him, he's not the fastest linebacker out there. We need true speed. And I think a lot of this is going to come from the free agency point of it. And I really think we're going to end up drafting it. I'll say it right now. I hope we draft a linebacker in that 1st round. If we don't, I understand why we don't. But at the same time, this is one of our desperate needs on this team right now. So hopefully we can go ahead and get a linebacker and get one in free agency. Honestly, if we can get 2 in free agency and draft one, I'll be a hell of a lot happier because there's no telling what's going to happen with Vontez. And we need a solid middle linebacker on this team. Moving into our secondary, Trayvon, I'm really the roll with at this point. And then Joyner, he's definitely sticking around. He has the money coming to him. Worley's a free agent. I'm up in the air with him right now. I'm not going to lie. I think if he had the help around him, he would be a hell of a lot better. He does not have that right now. I mean, every game that we go into, our fucking cornerbacks are sitting on a damn island. Eric Harris, I'm not sure about. I really hope we keep Carl Joseph. I don't think you guys understand the difference that Abrams makes on this team. If you have Abrams, you have Joseph, you have Joyner, and then we go out there and we get a free agent safety, and I really want to see a free agent safety. I don't want to see us draft one. I want to see somebody come in here that has some more veteran leadership to them that can come in there and fill that gap. But if these dudes stay healthy, Joku, every season people get hurt, and then the team steps up around them. That's not really how it is on the defense side of the ball. These dudes work together every single day. You've seen my past videos where I'm reviewing these teams that we're playing against. I mean, it's like they're almost completely healthy except for a second and third string safety. We've been screwed this season, like screwed royally. You have to understand that. I think Johnson sticks around. I think our cornerbacks, I'm going to say we go out there and get another cornerback. I think it'll probably be in free agency too. I mean, we seriously, I know you guys are like, we can't get everybody in free agency. We have so much damn money this time. It might not be the premium guy, but it's going to be the dude that can go out there and truly fill that spot. And that's what this team needs, is guys that can go in there and make that, just push to hold down their position where we're not getting screwed every single time. And I'm telling you, we can do it right now. And if we go out there and we fill these, it's probably about 7 voids on this team, and we have the money and we have the draft picks to fill those right now. And if we fill those, we go into a new stadium, you go into Vegas, I'm telling you right now, it's just the way the NFL strangely works. We're going to end up having a playoff team next year. I'm not going to say we're going to go to the Super Bowl, but we are going to have a definite playoff team. And then the year after that, we have a serious shot at winning that title out there. Let me know if you guys think I'm crazy. I'm not going to skip our special teams this time. I have a tendency to skip over them. Daniel Carlson, a lot of you dudes, one of you in particular, were calling for this dude's head at the end of that game last week. That game should not have come down to him kicking that field goal. That game should have been a blowout. We took our foot off the gas, and it pissed me off, but it is what it is. So I'm down with Daniel Carlson. I think he's played really, really good for us. There's no reason for us to go out there and make a play for a kicker. I'm ready for him. Let him be our guy. A.J. Cole, I thought, has been playing incredibly good this season. So we keep him too. So we're looking honestly pretty damn good. I know a lot of you guys disagree with me. I truly want to hear it. Leave it in the comment section. I'll let you guys know. But I'm telling you, if we fill those few gaps out there and you give Derek Carr some true weapons, we're going to be moving that ball. And a lot of it will come down to that point. I mean, if Carr ends up having a pretty good season, and Jacobs, I mean, we all know he'll have a good season, you'll be able to see if it's Gruden's scheme or not. And if it's Gruden's scheme, then maybe we don't move on from a player, we move on from a coach. I'm not giving up on Gruden. Him and Mayock have been building this team incredibly well. We have a lot of our key dudes and our key foundation locked up under contract for a few years right now. So let me know what you guys think, because this rebuild is working. So for you guys out there saying, hey man, Joku, be patient, it's working, I'm on your side. I truly think it is. And I truly think that we're going to be able to make a big-ass push next season. And the season after that, we're going to be one of the teams that everybody's talking about. I know this season hasn't ended like we wanted, but I'm not giving up on this team. I haven't given up on this team in 30 fucking years. I sure as shit ain't doing it now. So hit me up, Nation. Let me know what you guys think. I just want to take a quick look at it, kind of lift the spirits back up, because I know things are tough right now. But I'm Son Joku. I appreciate everybody that watches. We will catch you guys next time.